It's helpful to know what's possible to add in Schoology, so let's take a look what kind of materials you can put into your course. First of all, you can see you can add images and links at the base of the course so that it's quick, easy access for students. You can add folders. There's a little collapsible caret next to each one so you can open it and see what's inside the folders. If you click on the name of the folder, it actually takes you directly in so you can access each of the links inside. Some of the things you can post inside of a folder would be a file. So here's a PDF file. When the student clicks on it, it opens it in a little viewer right in the Schoology window. Sometimes you have to right-click and run the plugin to actually see the document inside, but not always. And then once it's inside, you can scroll through and view that document. Students can download and print that as well. We want to follow the breadcrumb trail up here to get back where we came from, so let's click on the examples of course materials to go back to that folder. It's recommended you don't hit the back button. You can also add links to websites. So here's a link to a website. Notice it opens in a new tab, and I'm right at the research page. I can go back to Schoology up here at the top. And my next item is a link from a file in Google Drive. So here the teacher has linked directly from their Google Drive material. When the student clicks on it, it opens that document in a window. Now the student would see it as a view-only document, and they'd have to make a copy of that in order to edit it. That's very helpful for teachers because a teacher can update that document in Drive and keep the link intact. They never have to relink it, just update it in Drive. A media album, if you click on that, it allows students to upload media, so pictures, video, audio, into Schoology. Notice there's an Add Media button over here for the student to add their own, and once it is added, if a student clicks on it, below the image, in this case, there's a place where they can write a comment, so they could comment on each other's work. We'll go back to course examples. So that media album is like a collaborative media area. Create pages. A teacher can create a web page within Schoology. And these are pretty rich web pages. You can add images like this clip art here. You can format your text, so like a red title. Put text inside with web links embedded into it. And then you can even embed YouTube videos right onto the page, or attach other documents to the bottom. This is a nice way to keep everything compacted into one place. Maybe this is all the information for one lesson or one assignment the student's working on. The test and quiz feature is very powerful in Schoology. We won't look at the entire test or quiz, but a student can click on it. They can see their submissions if more than one is allowed, and they can begin their test or quiz right in the interface. Those tests are automatically scored, except for essay questions, which would be manually scored by the teacher. Discussions are very powerful components of Schoology. When a student clicks into a discussion, it's an interactive place where they can interact with people in the classroom. So this teacher has put an image and a prompt as well as a rubric that this response will be graded on. The student can look at the other one's responses in the class first, and then they can put their own answer in as well. When they post, that's added to the discussion. They can also reply to others' responses or like their responses. So it's a nice interactive discussion area. You can have asynchronous discussions as well as synchronous discussions in your classroom. So either at the same time or other times. There's 3 ways students can submit assignments, and they're all created sort of the same as a teacher, but when the student goes in, they can either upload a file, they can create on screen with an online editor, or they can upload a document from Google Drive. Those pop right into a nice little workflow editor for the teachers, where the teacher can score the assignment and give instant feedback to the students. Be sure to check out the individual tutorials to learn more about how to create each of these materials.